Hi, this is Sandra Wind Carson, and I'm with Eckhart Yoga. Today we're going to do a short practice with some hip openers. Many people that start out doing yoga, at first they feel uncomfortable in the poses. It's very challenging. It sometimes even hurts. It's just not where you want to be a lot of the times. And as you progress, as many people progress in their yoga practice, it's not so much that the poses, that everything gets so much easier, but we get to deal with feeling uncomfortable during our practice. And actually, we practice getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. I mean, every practice, whatever level we're at, we're looking for our edges, we're looking for our boundaries, because that is where we can find the openings. That's where we can create new energy and find more expansion within ourselves. So keep that in mind as we go through the next short sequence. So please come to Downward Facing Dog. Make your arms strong, make your legs strong, and draw from the hands and the feet muscle energy up to the heart, in between the shoulder blades. Now keep that. Place the feet together and inhale your left leg up. Make the legs strong and keep the arms strong. Keep them lifted away from the floor. Then bend the knee and take the heel to the hip and open up the hip to the side. Keep pressing the hands into the floor. Keep the arms lifted and lift the knee up as high as you can. Inhale, stretch your legs straight and bring that leg down. Feet together, inhale, and take your right leg up. Keep the arms lifted, bend the knee, and open the hip to the right. So whenever you feel that your body is saying, get out of this pose, or your mind is saying that, or screaming, just see if you can stay there for a moment and breathe into it. And inhale, stretch your leg straight, bring the leg down, and stretch out. Inhale, take your right knee forward for pigeon pose. Ekapada, Rajakapotasana. And lower the hips more towards the floor. Keep your back toes tucked. And just lower the forearms to the floor. And soften the face, soften your eyes. Maybe even smile as you settle into this quite intense hip stretch. So we keep the awareness in the legs, we keep the awareness in the body. It's not about trying to get away from being uncomfortable, trying to flee it. It's the practice of staying present and looking for opening, looking for space, even within a very contracted situation. And then inhale, come back up, change legs. Bring your forearms to the floor. Keep the legs strong, keep your awareness in your body, and breathe directly into the stretch. That is where you will find new opening. That's where you'll find the gold, so to speak. So get comfortable with it. Breathe into it. Stay with it. Stay present. And feel your breath. And place your hands flat on the floor. Step to downward facing dog. We'll move once through the vinyasa. So inhale, come to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your right leg forward, pigeon pose. Stay with your breath and come to a more upright position. Square the hips off to the front. Then bend your back knee and take hold of the foot with your left hand. If you can, you place your right hand on your right thigh. And keeping the hands away from the floor will keep your awareness in your legs and keep them engaged, keep the muscles of the legs engaged, which is necessary for a good stretch, for an effective stretch. Now keep the legs strong and then bring your foot deeper towards your hip for a thigh stretch. So now we got the right thigh rolling out, having a stretch there, and we're also having a stretch in the front of the left thigh. So this could be a very uncomfortable pose. So with your breath, find the space and get maybe a little less uncomfortable. Stay with your breath. And then release that side. And come to the other side. Bend the back leg. Place your left hand on your left thigh, if that's appropriate for you. Legs strong. And then you take the foot in. It is when we can find the space in ourselves, in our minds, in our bodies, that we can start to get a little bit more comfortable with whatever situation we're in, whatever position we're in. So find that space with your breath. And then slowly release. And press up to downward facing dog. And come onto the knees. That was this short tutorial to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Namaste.